Welcome to the program Citizen Sports with me, Emmanuel Fashimi. It was a big night. Arsenal did the double over the team that has won the Champions League 15 good times. They did the double over Real Madrid, a repeat of what happened in 2006. Arsenal knocked out Real Madrid and they went all to the final in 2006 before losing to Barcelona in that final. They did it again last night. Big night for the likes of David Raya, Declan Rice, who won back-to-back man of the match. Saka also showing how good he is on the night, getting the first goal for Arsenal. It was a wonderful night for Arsenal fans. Sending your message. How happy are you this morning? Winning that game against Real Madrid. The number is 081822 final, and a repeat of what happened in 2010. They will be facing Barcelona in the semi-final. Arsenal battles PSG. And tonight also, it is the Europa League game. And someone say Manchester United actually needs prayers. At Old Trafford tonight, Lyon will visit. In the world of football in Europe, it's getting hotter and hotter. The last four has been confirmed in the UEFA Champions League, Europa League tonight. The last four will also be confirmed, and also the Europa Conference League. All right, let's start from the home front. We'll begin with these, where the National Sports Commission has commended Team Nigeria's outstanding performance at the recently concluded ITTF World Para Future Tournament in Amman, Jordan. Yes, over the 3-day champion, which took place from April 13 to 15, 2025, Nigeria amassed a remarkable haul of 5 gold, 7 silver, and 2 bronze medals. Yes, competing against the powerhouses in competitions in attendance alongside Egypt and South Africa. NSC chairman Malam Shehu Diko described the achievement as a testament to what is possible when vision meets preparations and belief. According to according to Malam Shehu Diko, he said our para athletes have continued to inspire the entire nation. Their performance in Jordan shows that with the right support, Nigerian sports can soar on any global stage. The NSC Director General Honorable Bukola Olokpade praised the resilience and brilliance of the athletes, as well as the technical crew and leadership of the Paralympic Committee of Nigeria. He said this is proud moment for Nigeria, according to Olokpade. The medals came from Fast Nigeria as the team battled for honors alongside Jordan. Alabi won the country's first gold in the men's class 10 singles, beating Iraq Shafiq Hikmat. Faith Obazwai clinched gold in the women's class 9 to 10, defeating compatriot Isau Ogunkile, while Bolawa Akingbe Misilu and gold in the men's class 4 to 5, overcoming fellow Nigerian Kende Lawa. In the team's event, Abiola Desokwe and Tajuddin Agumbiade captured gold in the men's double classes 14 to 18 with a 3-1 victory on the final day of the competition. Alabi and Obazwai closed Nigerian's campaign style by taking gold in the mixed doubles classes 17 to 18. National coach Nasiru Sule praised the team's performance, highlighting the quality quality of Nigerians players. He called for more support to prepare for major competition like the African and World Championships later in the year, while also commending the leadership of the NSA for funding the trip. Nigerians' impressive medal, Egypt's gold medal won by Saeed Youssef in the men's singles class is 6-7, paling in comparison to Nigerians' dominance. The tournament not only showcased the exceptional talents of Nigerians para athletes, but also highlighted the country's growing reputation in para sports on the global stage. Yes, congratulations to all of the Nigerian para-athletes who went far away to Jordan to bring us good news, to bring back home gold. And also commendation, praise, thumbs up for the NSA who particularly supported and funded the trip. Arsenal fans, Real Madrid fans, or called well 100 meters hurdles record holder Toby Loba Amuson Toby Express, as she scored, has been officially listed among the entrants for the 2025 Diamond League season opener in Xiamen, China, as she begins her quest for another title-winning campaign on the global circuit. The entry list for the Xiamen meeting published on Tuesday night confirms Amuson's participation in what is said to be highly competitive field. Yes, the event will take place on April 6th at the Egret Stadium and will feature 9 track and 7 field events in the main program, marking the 3rd edition of the Chinese leg of the prestigious athletics series. Yes, our own Nigeria Amuson, who holds a personal best of 12.12 seconds and currently sits 13 in the global rankings, will face fierce competition in the 100 meters hurdles. The lineup includes Devin Charlton of Bahamas, the world indoor record holder in the 60 meters hurdles, and ranked 7th globally, Danielle Williams of Jamaica, a world champion with a personal best of 12.32, and top American contenders such as Grace Stark, Tony Marshall, and Nia Ali. Yes, Toby Amuson's participation in Xiamen comes off the back of a winning start to her season in Jamaica, where she competed at the Velocity First 16 on Saturday and came out victorious in the women's 100 meters final with a time of 11.28 seconds, assisted by 0.5 wind. Yes, it was her first competitive race since last year's Olympic Games in Paris, and her first major outing since joining the Racers Track Club in Kingston. She finished ahead of Jamaica's Serena Cole, 11.45 seconds, and Bahamian sprinter Antonique Strachan, 11.46, in what was an encouraging return to the circuit. Amuson's inclusion follows her 5th place finish in last year's edition, where she posted a season best of 12.58 seconds in the final, dominated by Camacho Queen in 12.45 seconds, with Charlton and France Serena Samba Mayala also ahead of the Nigerian champion. This year's opener, however, presents an early opportunity for her to reassert her dominance ahead of the World Athletics Championship in Tokyo coming up in September and the Diamond League final in Zurich in August. The Nigerian hurdler is among several Olympic and World champions scheduled to open their season in Xiamen, China. Other headliners include Swedish pole vault sensation Mondo Duplantis, Ukrainian high jumper Yaroslava Mahuchik, American hurdler Grant Holloway, and Botswana's 200 meters Olympic champion Leslie Almighty Tibogo. Rich right, let's switch to football. While we'll still go back to other stories in the world of sports. Tickets for the highly profile Unity Cup semi-final game between Nigeria and the Black Stars of Ghana have officially gone on general sale, with prizes reaching as high as 532,000 naira, 38 kobo for premium seating at the GTEC Community Stadium in West London. The Super Eagles, through an official announcement on X, formerly Twitter, confirmed that the ticket sales are now open for the Afro-Caribbean Invitational Tournament, which will feature Nigeria, Ghana, Jamaica, and Trinidad and Tobago. Branded as the Unity Cup, the best in the West, the tournament is scheduled to take place during the final week of May 2025. Yes, Nigeria will face arch rivals Ghana in the second semi-final on Wednesday, May 28th. That is after Children's Day on the 27th. While the tournament will kick off a day earlier with an opener between Jamaica, Trinidad, and Tobago. The competition will conclude on Saturday, May 31st, with both the third place match and the final to be played on the same day, ensuring that all four teams are involved in the closing fixtures of the tournament. Using that tournament to also test some players that need to be injected into the Super Eagles. In Nigeria. Yes, it was time for quarterfinal games in the Nigerian President Federation for 2025 President Federations Cup quarterfinals with a hard-fought 1-0 victory over former champions Bendel Insurance at the Mobolaji Johnson Arena in Lagos. The decisive moment arrived deep into the first half stoppage time when Rangers were awarded a penalty following a foul in the box. Godwin Obaje stepped up and dispatched the despite the free kick, Benin had clear chances as Insurance defense remained resolute. Obaje's Yes, it was a shocking one for Enyimba of Aba as NLL struggled. That is Nigeria National League team. Abakaliki FC stunned two-time CAF Champions League winner Enyimba of Aba with a 2-0 victory. Okoro Chukwudi opened the scoring just before the halftime, and Daniel Eni doubled the advantage shortly after the interval. Eni Diembon inside the place in the quarterfinals of the President Federations Cup. At Ayingba, Nasarawa United progressed at the expense of Bayelsa United despite a 1-1 draw at full time. Anas Yusuf converted a penalty early in the second half, only for Ibrahim Yaya to level for the visitors on the 61st minute. Alright, let's look at the full result of game 2-0. Aqua United peeped Inter of Lagos 1-0. Ikorodu City beat Beyond Limits of Ikene Ogun State 2-0. Warri Wolves where Plateau United beat Oshu United 2-1. Nasarawa United game ended 1-1 draw before Nasarawa United progressed 5-4 on penalties. And for the quarter-final pairings, Abakaliki FC of Ebonyi will face Nasarawa United. Ikorodu City will do battle with Wiki Torres. Aqua United will play Kwara United, while Plateau United face Rangers International in another all-MPFL clash. have two MPFA clash in the quarterfinals. Aqua United versus Kwara United, Plateau United versus Rangers International of Enugu. All right, let's look at the Nigerian Women's Football League for March day 12. The league is gradually going to the end of the first phase of it as the top teams will qualify for the Super 6 to determine the overall winner of the 2024-2025 season. In the games played yesterday, Wednesday, Nigeria beat Robo Queens 1-0 to open that group. Sophia Bankole 10-minute strike was enough for the Abuja-based team. A big result in the capital as Nigeria edged Robo Queens to stay in the Super 6 contention, postponing the Lagos side's qualification dreams. The other game between Ekiti Queens and Nasarawa Amazons ended 2-2. Zainab Ismail got a brace for Ekiti Queens in the 57th minute and 60th minute, while Janet Akerekomowe 7th minute strike early enough for Nasarawa Amazons, and then Hibam Ayatesia 63 minutes ended the match in a 2-2 draw. Ekiti's strong second half showing hot Nasarawa Super 6 ticket grab. Also, the game between the Benue Queens beat Ibom Angels 1-0. Joy Ikega 57-minute strike was enough for the Benue ladies who got their first victory in the Nigerian Women's Football League and go unbeaten at home for a second straight match. Rivers Angel trashed their neighbors, that is Delta Queens 3-0. Mary Rose getting a hat-trick, scoring all 3 goals in the 16th minute, 70th minute, and 73rd minute. Mary Rose delivering a stunning hat-trick as Rivers Angels dominate the derby, that is the Niger Delta derby, to keep their title hopes alive. The other game between Remo Stars ladies and Heartland Queens of Owerri ended 1-1. Onyinyechi Kalu scored on the 36th minute before Bolaji Olamide level up teams for Remo Stars ladies on the 88th minute. Confluence Queens of Kogi lost at home at their stadium in Anyigba to Abia Angels 1